Alright, still working on well, let me give a visual verification. I look like shit and I haven't showered, so I haven't shit showered and shaved. That's a brush. And now I'm drawing. So let's do this. 3:41. And I don't know what that is. That is the guy telling the little dots on the, what is that, Acubus or something? I don't know. Alright, now I gotta X out of that. I can't move the stop thing. Up here. I like this A to Z. They're a great company. I already paid for it. The other one I want to go ahead and hit. Let me get the camera up. While using this app. I'm all tiny. I'm so tiny. I'm a little elf. Alright, that's as maximum as it gets. Now on the screen recorder, I'm not sure. This is a Motivate Pro 5G AT&T lock. So I'm having issues with the AI, which is fine. I've worked with multiple. I'm trying to figure out which service provider has locked on and sponsored me. So, but I think there's a never mind. I have 3 words that I'm not allowed to say, but we won't get into it. I'm crazy. So with that being said, I use entertainment of current media sources and I have something on my neck. All right. And you can't see that at that size, so let's see. It's not there anymore. There's something back there. I don't know. I keep having ants and spiders drop on me. It's under this tree. Either they do it all the time, or they're like, "Hey, there's our victim. We're gonna get some blood." So let me get this big enough. All right, so this is a proposed idea that I have no problem with, and with the medical industry, a lot of finances are tight. So this is my easiest workaround, so that way passcodes aren't passed around, emails aren't having to use for personal accounts, but they can be shared. See, that's the hardest thing, is like you have these Roku TVs, Fire TVs, and Chrome TVs, and this one, the screen goes to sleep every 3 minutes. Awesome. There it is again. It's right there. I can feel it. Well, that was a spider. And that was a horrible, I don't know where he went. He went a booking. But as long as you don't mess with them, they won't bite. So, and I have spiders on me all the time. That's part of my communication network, and that's just delusional thought. I just figured the man upstairs or the man downstairs, either one, is like, hey, you need to know this. So it's a minute, so I'm going to be vigilantly watching my screen. So anyways, let me just hit the app. So what I would do, I don't know what I have. I don't have any pornography on my tabs, but that says, all right, so all right, it is the Real Couch Tuner is what I use, but you can use technically any streaming site. There is a gray area for streaming. Now, if you download it, you've broken the law because you have a full. Technically, like I want to explain it because you're having the full file, but it's deleting the beginning half. So it just keeps chopping it up, which is it's the dumbest thing. But they're saying verbatim rule. It's a verbatim rule thing, but they're trying to give leadway for people that don't have money. That's what it comes down to. They can't afford paying for streaming services. They can't afford to pay for cable. So I'm trying to create a solution that will create content and free stuff that you don't have to use the network. I'm not saying the network's bad. I'm just saying there's a large community out there that wants to be creative. So I'm going to go ahead and blow my stuff out of the water. So let's say you bought a DVD and you want to do commentary. You want to do the 3K Ultra or whatever. Mystery Science Theater 3000 type style. You want to give your own commentary on it. And then you want to add that to your own personal DVD. You have the right to do that. But the problem is they put a copyright on it, and breaking that copyright, you get screwed. So this is kind of the same gray area of what have you. Now, technically, I can do a simple software with an overlay on VLC, but my whole goal is to get offline. So, and then you can choose who you like commentary. Because what I would do is get like the old style filmmakers, the classic ones that had to do it from, their ears, their visual stuff in their hands, and not the VX stuff. There's nothing wrong with the VX stuff. I mean, there's plenty of content out there, but we're losing that back channel stuff. Case in point, there's this one trick for broken bones. Here, I'll go ahead and click on it. Click on it, ain't going to be anything. So this is the site I use. I'm already a user. I want to apply my passcode because I've already paid for it. So I'll take the responsibility of what happens while I'm here. And then when I leave, I'll go ahead and remove it of the content that's displayed. Now, there's an adult section, but without the passcode, you can't get into it. Additionally, if you don't hand out the device, that's what the webcaster is for. Because the webcaster, I haven't figured out, so we're going to learn together on this. So you would hit streaming. I'm not on anyone's thing, but you can set up a playlist when you're, so it would go video. So you would have one device per TV. So, and a device costs $40, but you're like, why don't I just get you already have a Google TV. You already have the Roku. All right, it doesn't work. The problem is once you put the passcode on there, someone has access to those passcodes. So if a staff member is being kind and they want you to watch this movie like Red One on Amazon Prime, and there goes a red dump truck. All right, synchronicity. Now, one, that's an amazing movie. It's a nightmare incarnate for Christmas. It's fucking amazing. It's a different type of nightmare versus Home Alone, which you like. That's not a nightmare. It's a literally psychopathic kid that changes the minds of two thefts to become killers. Okay, it's kind of fucked up. So, but anyways, so you can put your link, so it's continuously screaming, and then you fall into the gray area. And it would stream it. Now, I haven't figured out whether they stream it on the TV or they stream it on this device. I don't know whether they upload a small packet to have the software to run on the TV, which they may be able to do. Which, first and foremost, I don't know why they don't have an internet on the thing. I think Internet TV, I think it was called, or MSN TV Internet or something. I think they've tied up the lawsuit for Disney-style things so no one can touch it. So, anyways, I think they should be able to circumvent it, or a third-party provider should be able to make an app that would be able to run on a TV. But anyways, we're not going to discuss it. There's so many different things that you're concerned about, family and friends. Teach your fucking kids to not get on stuff. Realize, like, the social network movie is like what you did in the past is already done. They're going to use that against you. So, but that has the playlist. You can do link and you would just add to it. There's a whole bunch of different settings, and then you can have favorite and all that stuff. So, and I don't think I've used this yet. I paid for it, so that's good. The playlist only works on the premium version. So, and the problem is sometimes this happens a lot. Man, what are they doing? Oh, this is for the 3-camera issue over next to Walmart. They're moving land. Well, no, that's pulling into the school. So what the fuck's going on? What are they doing at the school? Never mind. Coming off the Depakote, I have a problem processing. I'm going to make it through this. So, I'm going to do a jump skip point to this point. I'm trying to teach you the cheapest way to get all this stuff. That's $349 right there. The device itself, you can get a Samsung 15 AG, or you can get a used one, probably from someone else, but you can get a brand new one, so that way you ensure that no bad hacking software has been added to it. I prefer Samsung. The A15 is currently $39.99 for AT&T lock, and then I would do the website for Real Couch Tuner, And then this, no, I'm not violating any things, and I'm not trying to blow them out of the water, and I don't think anyone should be rude about this. But you can do a simple search, you can get this stuff, but you would click it and it would play. I'm not going to click it. But they have different services like this. As soon as this one's blown up, then they go to a different one. It's fine. It's for educational and therapeutic purposes only. So, and if you're streaming, you should follow the thing. Sometimes you don't have strong internet and you got to download it. I think there should be a rule set in, or a gray area that should be an exception. If you're not telling everyone your stuff, then you're okay. So, and you just let the clientele know, here, I'm going to get off this side. That is not a word. And I'm vlogging. Okay, and then this is not working. So if I go into what I need, that's not the right one. If I go on the internet, I'm going to hit disconnect. Oh, wait, share. It would pop this up. So, and I'm not sure if you're seeing it. It says verify that it's you, and you would have to put in the screen lock. So if you're handing the device out to someone and they don't have the screen lock passcode, then there's nothing you can do. All right, the device is pretty much dead. They're not going to get the streaming service. That's fine. That's the protection. So that way they don't get the Wi-Fi to you or whatever. And then the other one was, if you're saving so you would set up a new email for the house. And that email would be shared between two devices. And then you could allow staff to apply the premium stuff onto the thing. So, and then since a lot of services only allow 7 devices to be added at max, that would reduce things. So if the house or residential care facility or hospital is doing something, they only need 7 devices if they're paying it outright, and that could cover a large area. Utilizing one service for premium content, you could pay to get advertisements cut off, because a lot of psychological stuff is distributed through commercials and stuff. Don't want to blow anything up. Med industry is horrible about it. Too many moving parts to even catch up. So I just avoid it clear. But technically, I'm getting into that industry on the vitamin side. So not all vitamins. Never mind. I'm not getting into that either. All right. There's a dump truck song. I'm trying to think of it. This my shit. All the girls want to be like this. So I'm going to hit the library. I'm going to type this out. I'm going to try to put this into a written form so my house manager has it. Paying for the premium service of Real Couch Tuner is like $120. Well worth it. So, and different sites are pretty much the same. They're all doing the same thing. But the support team on Real Couch Tuner is amazing. And again, I'm not trying to negate it. I'm saying pay for your content. All right, if you like a movie, see, this is my argument is I would prefer to watch a movie, but no one's buying DVDs, and no one's got the time. They're too busy working job after job after job, so they're not watching stuff, and the people that are watching stuff aren't paying for it. So we've got to create an ecosystem. So DVDs have to become a thing again. A case in point, because the offline stuff. It gives that private time where you can get information and experiences offline. That's just a personal preference, and there's reasoning behind it. Secondly, if you paid for a video and then you want to go on vacation, a lot of vacation spots don't have internet, but you can download it, right? No, I don't want to kill my phone device in case I have an emergency. So that's the whole argument there. And that's the one thing I hate about YouTube. Like their premium, you got to pay for premium to get the shutoff valve of the screen and still have the audio. So that's why I use NewPipe, which is fine. That's their agreement. That's what they do. The one thing I want from YouTube is a little description button under their search icon. So they usually do like, my screen keeps shutting off. A globe. This is under my search stuff. Oh, I think my guy's here. So I'm going to have to head off. He's a little stalker. I'm going to pull my pants down and show him my butt. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.